Good afternoon. Today is February 6th, week after Korematsu Day of Civil Liberties and Constitution video was made. And today I would like to update on what's happening with this passage in New Jersey. But before I do that, I'd like to thank the people who contributed immensely towards a successful video that I was able to send. First, Mayor and Council Fort Lee and Joe Sibieri, the President of Council, did a speech for us. Also, State Senator Lagana, who had successfully passed the resolution and passed the Senate. And Assemblyman Mukherjee and Assemblyman Borelli, who had the resolution passed on January 25th and waiting for the final passage probably this month. And we are hopefully this month sometime. Also, I'd like to thank Susan Onuma, Tri-State Japanese American community leader, and also Mako Yoshioka. She's a local Japanese American community leader, and ultimately Ambassador Yamanouchi, who had introduced me to lawmaker. We got to this point, and he was able to summarize this so nicely last January 30th, and I want to thank them both. Most recently, I belong to Japanese American Veterans Association. The founders are the Japanese American veterans, specifically 442nd Regimental Unit, who are the most decorated unit in entire history of the United States Army. They wrote actually they accepted my article on my path to or journey to passing Korematsu Day in the state of New Jersey, and we have the link below if you'd like to see the passage, how it went from New York City to borough of Fort Lee to state of New Jersey, which is inches away from the passage. Also, recently, New York Seikatsu, which is a Japanese local newspaper, was just printed today, covered us and all the speakers of last week. And if you're interested, we have a link on this for you to read. Ultimately, what I like to say today is that America is going through healing. And something like passage of Korematsu Day of Civil Liberties and Constitution, I believe, is very important to heal the country. And something like this, being locked up for 4 years, all 120,000 innocent people for no reason, just because of the racial discrimination, should never happen to any other Americans, and it has to be told. And my wife and I are trying our best to pass this so the Americans understand this did go on, the dark history, and we'll continue to reach our goal. And hopefully this year we could reach Washington, D.C. with Kamala Harris. She's an immigrant. Her parents are immigrant just like mine. So hopefully she can understand and the pride of the immigrants, because all of us immigrants made this country great. Thank you. I'd like to clarify one point that I was asked numerous times. This is in reference to the passage of the Korematsu Day Civil Liberties Constitution, State of New Jersey. It went through the Senate first to pass this 33-0. However, in federal case in the United States, it goes through the Congress first and then the Senate. So there was some kind of confusion, even though instead of New Jersey, assembly resolutions passed, but it will be has to go through the final voting by assembly, and then it goes to Governor Murphy, and hopefully by next year we'll have Fred Korematsu Day of Civil Liberties and Constitution instead of New Jersey. I just wanted to clarify that point because a lot of people thinks that when the Senate makes the final vote, it's finished, but in our state level, it's a little bit different. I just wanted to mention that. Thank you.